And that one misses.
What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Now here's Davidson. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass over to Dillard and Fisher. There's the 3. Carter pulls it in.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
That one is off.
The line for the Wolfpack, Drew Robinson. 2 shots.
That one misses. The Dynasty leading. And here's Eric Dillard outside. Knocks it down from distance.
When Dillard can find his looks, he is a solid shooter.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Pass over to Robinson. Wells beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
And that one's good from MP.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's MP. 10 points for him. Pass to Zadirko. Hopkins. Here's MP. Guarded by Wells. And that one's good from MP.
What focus from MP at the arc. He doesn't want to waste one of his team's possessions.
Outside Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. And now Wells. Patrick Wells misses another.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's MP. Back to Fisher. MP. And there's the 35-second shot clock violation, so they have to give up possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Michael Luan. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And the Wolfpack have possession, trailing by 10. And now Wells. He's got 10. Lets the three fly. Drops it in from long range.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Dynasty out front, leading by 7. And more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And the Wolfpack with possession, a 7-point differential. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's MP. Count that as his 7th field goal falls. He's now 7 for 9.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
Outside, Timmerman. Stauffer. Wells outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
Now here's MP. He's got 15.
Kept his head up. Good look by Fisher.
Now Stauffer.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
MP with the rock, guarded by Wells. MP on the left side.
MP gets the ball inside and creates a lot of pressure. Give up a basket or commit a foul like they did here.
First team foul. At the line for the Dynasty, MP. Shooting.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Wells. He's got 13 on the night. Swings it to Stauffer. Shoots over Hopkins. Here's Robinson. Andrew Robinson with the slam. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Pass to Timmerman. Michael Stauffer for 3. Drills it from deep.
Trouble brewing whenever Stauffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
Brett Hopkins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now here's Timmerman. Stauffer, 6 to shoot. Robinson sets the screen. Michael Stauffer can't get that one to fall. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
I'll tell you what, that's one he wants back.
It was high percentage, but it wasn't going that time.
Timmerman, Luan covering. The 3. Wells, no good.
Not a whole lot going his way. He just can't seem to catch a break.
Fisher outside. MP on the wing. Brett Hopkins. Fisher outside. And stolen by Patrick Wells. To the middle. James slams it home.
Wells has such a deep bag. That's part of his game that'll help him progress to the next.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Time call.
MP outside. Out to Cobb. Back to MP. From deep. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting in this game. 10 for 13. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
On the wing, Eric Dillard. MP from 15 feet out. Cordova grabs the board. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Gets the three to fall.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
To the left side. MP up top. It's rebounded by Andrews. The Wolfpack trail. Fires from 14. The shot by Cordova, no good. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Dillard. Now here's MP. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Michael Luan. Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Wells outside. Three-pointer. And Hawkins pulls it down.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now Wells. The three ball. It's Michael Luan with the rebound.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
And that one's good from MP. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Wells outside. James, covered by Fisher. James no good.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Now here's MP. And they double up MP. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now.
That's the kind of awareness you love to see from a defender. Nice steal for him.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Eric Dillard. Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Dynasty.
No good on that one.
Carter is just such a cerebral player. When you talk about him, you just have to admire how much he prepares for every single game.
It's Dillard outside. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from long range.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Erickson. Johnson, the screen. Carter, now covered by MP. Back to Carter. They need this. Another shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. MP outside. It's Dillard outside. And here's MP on the outside. Doesn't go for him. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.